Hello, welcome to the Holy Human Project. My name is Omar Regalado, and in this video I want to share briefly what the Holy Human Project is all about. So basically, in the last 25 years or so, I collected a lot of information and experiences and frameworks around all things human, and for the most part these were intangible, like things that connected to spirituality, psychology, personal development, philosophy, and a few other domains that I was always trying to learn so that I could understand myself better. But often enough, these domains or teachings were sometimes conflicting with each other. Other times I was just overwhelmed. Other times I was just simply confused by them. But regardless of the teachings and anything that I could have learned over this time, I then started connecting the dots in ways that are practical. And then this led me to realize that overall, there's not like one system or one domain or one framework that really brings everything together. But regardless of how you get there, the idea is for you to have some sort of map of how to get there, right? So in short, the Holy Human Project is all about how to foster this sense of self-knowledge and self-understanding so that you can connect your dots. Sometimes science can be helpful, sometimes psychology can be helpful, sometimes certain philosophical approaches can really make a difference, but it is only when you learn how to bring them together in a way that is coherent and congruent for you based on your experience, that these will all fit in a way that is aligned with what you're meant to live, with what you're meant to do, and with what has happened in your life, right? So basically, I have learned recently how to maybe start having a conversation around this. And in the Holy Human Project, I will be sharing basically 4 core layers that are all about integrating different areas of life. And those layers are your personal story, your psychology, your mission, and your soul. So basically, this is all about having a way to frame and differentiate, make a difference, make a distinction, differentiate between all these intangible and invisible layers that are part of our lives. But there is no definitive framework. Religion can teach you some things, philosophy can teach you some other things, psychology can teach you some other things. These are all abstractions, right? And of course, we need those. We need those abstractions. We need those models, but we have to make them real to us. So they have to connect with what we have seen, with what we have felt and lived in our life. So basically, when you start really connecting the dots between your story, your psychology, your mission, and your soul, then you can start really, kind of have this sense of integration that you may not have if you pursue only one of these layers. So basically, that's the promise of the Holy Human Project, how to start creating maps or how to navigate, all these layers in a way that feels, integrated for you. And most of what I've been learning and the content that I will be creating happens on Substack, but I will be also posting videos here. And feel free to connect. I will post a link on all my videos in this channel. And in short, this is all about you. It's about you connecting the dots. I will be sharing tools, frameworks, perspectives, different angles on how can you connect the dots that make your life and how you can bring this all together. I also believe that the power of AI is something that we can really leverage on to do all of this personal work and personal growth. So hopefully you can find some value in all of this, and I will be posting more of this in the coming videos. So hopefully you get to enjoy any of what I post here, and looking forward to connect or just add any value that I can to your life. All the best.